most conspicuous landmark of Rabat is the unfinished Hassan Tower. From its summit, we look down upon the walled city of Old Rabat, situated at the mouth of the river Bulregre on the Atlantic coast. Across the river is Saleh, once the principal slave market of Morocco. The walls of Old Rabat are still well preserved and effectively separate the Moorish city from the modern French one. Old Rabat was the key city of Morocco, for many of the caravan routes to and from the interior converged here. The bazaars have long been famous for the great variety of their wares and for the workshops of artisans whose products of leather and wool are known throughout Morocco. Native doctors have no offices, so hold consultations in the busy streets. They are not only doctors, but druggists as well, and before them are the medicines, the herbs and charms which are prescribed. The stalls of the merchants are so small that the largest part of their business has to be conducted in the street. A none too appetizing butcher shop. One slightly better. A grocery. A spice merchant. The flowing cloak-like garment worn by the Moroccans is called a burnous. The ancient method of carrying water is still in use. A drink for a thirsty one. Some of the streets in the bazaars are covered with palm branches or reeds and grass laid upon trellises. Many of the artisans work in these covered souks. Boys begin learning a trade when young. Shifting threads for their masters, the tailors, who work far back in dark shops sewing patterns on burnouses, a style of hairdressing appropriate for the hot weather and also convenient when Allah grabs and pulls them into heaven. Just outside the walls of Old Rabat is the palace of the Sultan. Descendants of the famous black soldiers of the notorious Sultan Mullah Ismail guard the residence of the man who now, under the direction of the French governor, rules the once independent empire